What is up, everyone? We have a massive update for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, and I'm not gonna lie, man, the gameplay, it looks decent. Now, the thing that I'm gonna be talking about today is how the update looks compared to previously, from the previous gameplay, and how the home page looks and how, you know, the combat looks and everything like that. So if you guys it's the Xenoverse 3, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, of course. But let's get to the video, y'all. Now look, bro. They added a new little button to the side to where you can see your transformation. But there is one concerning thing that I have that is limiting transformations. It said inside the description of the video, it said that you can transform into a Super Saiyan for a limited amount of time. Which to me is something seriously crazy. What do you mean a limited amount of time I could transform into Super Saiyan? You know, no one's really talking about that. Everyone's ignoring that and looking at the gameplay, which it does look very, very good, especially inside the house. Now the little apartment that they show, it looks very, very good. But that other than one concern, I think Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 is gonna be a great game. Now, I'm gonna make a entirely separate video on the fact that transformations are limited and how whack that is. I'll make a whole other video, but right now I'm just gonna glaze the game. So far, it looks pretty good. I like the city. I like how cool it looks. It definitely looks different from usual. I like how the graphics are a little bit better. But in the beta as well, for Gamma 1, like for Gamma 1, if you guys haven't already realized, literally he doesn't have a mouth. So they just forgot to add like inside the showcase, they forgot to add a mouth to the character. Like, that's how unfinished this game is, dude. Like, where is his mouth? Okay, like, where is Gamma 1's mouth? Like, it's just not there at all, guys. So that's another huge issue that was pointing out to me, the fact that this game isn't, like, it's not done when it really should be done. It really should be done, but it's not even remotely close done from my perspective of it in this update. I'm glad they did show us a little bit of outside, you know, of the city, because that was a major complaint when Xenoverse 2 got shown in a little preview, and it really wasn't a preview, it was just the sky, you know, at the end of Xenoverse 2. So I'm glad that they did show us, give us something a little bit more to work with here. But so far, the city, it just looks super dead, and it literally looks like, how can I say, it looks like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, that one map, the city map. That's what it's looking like, and I'm fine with that. But I feel like for Xenoverse 2, that map, every single character was placed in a special point of the map, you know, like Frieza was placed in a Planet Namek map, you know, and stuff like that. So hopefully they don't just put all the Dragon Ball characters inside of the map and like just inside the city. Hopefully they have like, I'm hoping that they actually put in more effort other than just adding buildings and making it look bigger, you know. Hopefully, because we all know that we cannot enter all those buildings. Okay, I don't like when games do this. They just make a whole bunch of pointless buildings that fill up space when you know that's literally nothing in the building. You can't go in it, and it's just so useless. That's why I think that Xenoverse 2 is so unique, because almost every single thing that you see inside the map you can interact with. You can go to World Tournament stage above the Time Patroller portal. You can actually go to the accessory shop. You can go out to the shops, go to item shop. You can go to inside the high school. You can go to Frieza's planet. You can go to Hercule, you know. But for this, the map is so large, and the fact that I don't see many NPCs and all these buildings, it has me worried to the fact where it's just like, dude, like, all these buildings just like roleplay buildings that majority of them you can't go into, you know. So it's that concern for me personally. But obviously this update is pretty good. Other than that, I mean, I like the fact they showed at least a little bit of what the game's gonna be like, you know. But they keep showing this one map, and in my opinion, I'm not hype about this map, man. This map is very bland, very boring. it's something about this ice map that I genuinely just don't like. Like if they were to fight on Planet Namek, I would have been like, oh snap, they're on Planet Namek, you know what I mean? Like, oh snap, like that's Frieza's spaceship in the back. But I don't know, man. Obviously everything kind of is the same as well. The light attack, heavy attack, boost, chase. I like it. I like it enough for me to say, yeah, like this is a cool showcase. They did showcase other moves like Giant Storm, which I think was very cool as well. But, you know, it wasn't really as cool as I thought that it would look. Now, it's cool, you know, it's Giant Storm, it's nothing really impressive. But I really hope that they don't start adding cutscenes to it. I hope that you can still break some of the stamina if they're in that animation, because it really looks like an animation. So hopefully it's not like a little, you know, cutscene thing. Hopefully you can actually still fight while they do the ultimate, which I'm sure you can. But, you know, stuff like that is cool, but it's not a huge reveal. It's not like nothing to like actually get hype over, you know? So that's that. And then another thing that I want to talk about as well is the fact that all these numbers are on the screen. Now hopefully they give us something where we can change the numbers, you know what I mean? Like we like, it's too much, it's still way too much number stuff going on here, you know? It's in my opinion for a game that is supposed to be played competitively, guys. Xenoverse 2 is played competitively. I don't care what no one says. This game feels like it's not going to be played competitively for some reason. To me personally, it feels like it's just going to be, you know, like a mission game, which is fine, but I want a box. I don't see, the combat doesn't seem fun to play. In my personal opinion, I think that at the end when John 1000 spars the other guy, I think that footage is cool, but one thing that I did notice is that while they're sparring, there's something that's like automatic. It's like an automatic like snap, right? But like I think that's cool, but like again, like that's not like, it's just not, I don't know, man. The combat looks cool, but at the same time the combat looks a bit iffy, man. It looks a bit iffy. I do like the fact that they did not get rid of evasive skills. You can still evade if you have certain stuff, but it's just like, I mean, I guess there's cooldowns on evading, right? So you can only evade one time. Basically meaning that if you get caught more than once, you're gonna get cooked. You know what I mean? Because you don't have stamina to use anymore. You just have to wait either 15 seconds or 10 seconds. So you're probably going to get beat up for 10 whole seconds. And the other guy is just going to basically win. So I really hope this game is not like a who touch who first type of game. Because if it is a who touch who first type of game, then we have some serious issues here, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like it's cool, but it's just not. A lot of people are just going to ignore the fact that they said that transformations are limited time, that transformations are only a couple seconds, which sucks. All right, man. Okay, they did not elaborate on that. They did not really explain that too much. They did not really show us what needed to be shown. You know what I'm saying? They just gave us like a little, you know what I mean, like a little taste, which is cool, but at the same time, if you really want people to review the game or actually understand what it actually needs, then they should actually go over, review it, change things that everybody wants to be changed, not make it limited transformations, and go on from there. Leave a comment down below if you guys are impressed by the gameplay, and I'm out.